Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. And no, I'm not a superhero wearing a mask. I'm trying to hide from the sun because that sun is bright. It's bright today. And I didn't want to put the visor in front of the face here. Okay, it's ridiculous. I get it. It's freaking ridiculous. But hey, it doesn't matter if the sun is in my eyes and I got to drive or whatever. I got to bring you the news on the Dallas Cowboys. And today, friends, was the first chance to see the Dallas Cowboys on the field. And we had a few players, Greg Zuerlein and DeMarcus Lawrence and Amari Cooper, as well as a few other guys that are on the PUP list. They're on the field, but they're there. That just means that it's not like injured reserve or anything like that. It's literally they're not quite ready to start practicing just yet, because we talking about practice, not a game now. We talking about practice. And the Cowboys, Stephen Jones famously said, player acquisition is a 365-day-a-year job, and you're always looking at somebody to see if they can make your team better. And of course, he's also looking for a bargain. Okay, let's be clear. He's always shopping at the dollar store because he loves some shit on sale. Let's be clear on that. So the Cowboys are kicking the tires on a cornerback, a young cornerback, Holton Hill. I hope I pronounced the name right, but I'm a name butcher. Holton Hill, who last year was with the Minnesota Vikings, was injured for most of the time, and they released him. He was a rookie, undrafted free agent when they signed him out of Texas. He actually had a great rookie season. His rookie season, he ended up, I want to say he had like 73 tackles and 10 pass defenses and 1 interception, and was deemed talented, but there was a little problem there. The problem was he ended up having a performance enhancement suspension, missing 4 games. And then he had a substance abuse violation that cost him 4 games. Now, here's the thing about substance abuse, and we should know everything there is to know about substance abuse because of Randy Gregory's situation. The way the collective bargaining agreement worked before this latest one was you could be for marijuana and on up. But the way it worked was you didn't get suspended for your first violation. First violation basically puts you in the category of now we're watching you. The second violation becomes a warning that the next one will be a suspension. So that means it's 3 failed tests, or you failed a test and you failed to show up for a test when you were supposed to. So I don't know what that dynamic was. So great rookie year. Second year, 2 suspensions, 8 games. Third year, injured. And the Cowboys do what they like to do, try and get things on a discount. Not sure how I feel about this one, okay? As far as the suspension goes, if it's a marijuana suspension, which is now, it's okay to pass the Dutchie from the left, pass the Dutchie from the left. It's okay now in the NFL. You don't get suspended for that. If it's something more, then that's something you need to examine a little bit more. But this doesn't seem to be the kind of thing that, where you look at problems between teammates or problems between coaches. I don't know the full history of him. All I know is the Cowboys are bringing him in to kick the tires like they will with a lot of guys because, again, you might find that diamond in the rough and find a guy who is hungry and is looking for redemption. And it seems like that needs to be the Dallas Cowboys motto. In fact, I think that might be my 3 R's, okay? But I got to go back and look at that shirt. I keep thinking that the 3 R's are going to have effect, and maybe this year's the year. But redemption, meaning you're trying to change what happened. You're trying to make amends. You're trying to redeem yourself for past failures or sins. Zeke Elliott has gone through and basically said, when you carry the football, you carry the hopes of the team. And it behooves you to succeed. If you are fumbling, you're not only letting down yourself, you're letting down the team. I hate to tell you, Zeke, you're letting us down too. You're letting all of us down, because when there's a big fumble, the air goes out the room for I'm talking all of us, man, all of us. So yes, we understand exactly what you're saying. And so he's looking for redemption. Redemption for what happened last year. And he seems to feel that he's faster than he was before. Time will tell. It'll be interesting to see how much work he gets in the preseason this year, because typically Zeke Elliott don't touch a game. He doesn't touch the games in preseason, very, very rarely. But all the way around, this seems to be the narrative, because, after all these years, and it's crazy because, I'm wearing my Cowboys star. I saw a lady who was getting on the train with my dad. No, not with, same train. I know you trolls are going to start some shit here, so stop it. But she was wearing a pink Cowboys shirt, so she saw me, it's like, Cowboys, okay? And then, of course, when I'm helping my dad on the train and handing the bag up there, of course, this guy, a damn Cowboy fan. Yeah, How many years has been since y'all won something? 50 years? I said, you know damn well it ain't been no 50 years, man. Just stop. Just stop. Haters everywhere I go. But to hear Jerry Jones yesterday, I'm still blown away by that. Admit that he is the reason that this stuff has been messed up. The curse that has fallen onto the Dallas Cowboys falls squarely on Jerry Jones's back. And I'm wondering if this stops there. Does it stop there with saying, I screwed up by firing Jimmy? Or is this going to be confessing all of his sins? I don't know, because, you got to look at some things that they did. If Jason Garrett had been the head coach of another team that didn't have the relationship that he had with Jerry Jones, I don't see him staying for 10 years. I just don't. Nobody gets that amount of time to try and run an organization. Because you can even look at Bill Parcells' situation, where Bill Parcells had to say, if I'm going to cook the meal, let me at least buy the groceries. You meddled in that dynamic as well, because Bill Parcells put the team together that Jason Garrett inherited and just didn't take to the next level. And then you have to look at where you've had coaches, even Jason Garrett, where you have been over his shoulder and things like that. So if you're going to confess to crimes against the Dallas Cowboys fan base, confess them all. Get them all off. And I want to see them all. I want to see them all. So we'll see what happens with Houghton Hill, and see if this is going to be a guy that's going to do good. And we've got some guys, of course, it's just the first. It's no pads today, okay? We got people, this guy's looking great, and this guy's looking great. Okay, we ain't got no pads. We ain't hitting nobody, okay? So just be cool. Just be cool. We'll see where we are when they actually start hitting and going a little bit more live. All right, y'all. I'll see you back at the man cave. I still got some more work. I got some crazy ideas as I'm working on my tripod for the Hall of Fame, okay? Because I got to have everything ready to go. I got to have everything to go. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. Just hopefully not an epic failure. Have a good one. Peace.